few different things I need to talk about. First, starting off with Brooke. So I was going through her Facebook page and I actually came across some pictures of her and JK, and JK's actually out fishing with her boys, and she's like, I absolutely love this man and the way he loves my baby. So I mean, he spent some time with the boys, but I'm sure it was really minimal. Like, this may have been one of few times, but I just thought that was interesting. And Brooke allegedly has a new man. Someone posted in a Love After Lockup Facebook group that Brooke was on TikTok live with her new boo, and they claim that he's the chocolate one on the left. I didn't watch this live, so I can't say for 100% for sure. I did see a few other bloggers claiming this as well. A lot of people are speculating that when Brooke just up and moved at the end of the season, they feel like she did that so she could be closer to one of her inmate boyfriends. And honestly, that wouldn't shock me. Like, somebody needs to look up where she said she moved and see where the nearest prison is by there. I wouldn't be shocked if she did that, because Brooke is out here trying to find herself a stepdaddy real bad. And I was also doing some digging, and I came across a post from Bonnie, Brooke's former roommate, and back in July of 2024, she's like, these last few months have been a whirlwind of ups and downs, but I really don't think I mentally would have gotten through it without my brother, God, and J.K. Jones. I've also gained a new best friend-in-law through the process. And Brooke was like, I can't wait. Life is about to be amazing. I can't wait to see what the future holds. So this is right when J.K. was about to get released. Then somebody by the name of Candy slid into the comments and tagged Brooke and said, and you? I don't know you, but anyone who wants to be with that, y'all are not in your right mind. He's playing y'all, always has and will. The man is in prison. He's not worth a piece of ish. And someone responded and was like, it's worth the world in God's eyes, but hey, you go right on with your judging. And someone else was like, you're funny, but let's keep it classy. You sound like a hater. And Brooke responded and said, he can play with me all day long, boo. I've been waiting on that part for quite some time now. Gonna be great. Sorry to the fam that sees this comment, TMI. And then someone was like, sounds like someone should just mind their business. Well, then someone pointed out, I think it was Bonnie who pointed this out, and said, that's Alex's mom, by the way, if that puts anything together for you. So that's who was allegedly telling Brooke, stay away from him. He's not no prize. And Bonnie said apparently Alex did think he was worth absolutely nothing whenever she cheated multiple times. If you haven't heard her and I's phone call that I recorded, I'm more than happy to post it. It's about 5 minutes long of her admitting during conversation with me to everything. I really think Alex missed a good one. She did him wrong, to be honest. I don't think she missed a good one. I mean, look how he did Brooke. And then she said, apparently the night she left me with her kids at her house when my electric was off and I was staying there, and she took my car to go see Troy, she also went and got his name tattooed on her finger, but went and visited him and didn't show him the tattoo. Then Brooke was like, they can all be like me. And she was trying to flex, like, look, she may have acted like she got JK's name tatted, but I actually got his name tatted. Which, I mean, I'm sure she's regretting that decision now. And she said, for the whole world to see. And here it is. You can see it says JK Jones right on the bottom of her hand. I wonder if she's got that covered up yet with as many tattoos she has. I wonder, did he get her name tattooed? I don't remember ever seeing a tattoo of Brooke's name on him. Now let's talk about JK real quick. So he posted this picture the other day in the hospital, and a lot of people were commenting and assuming that he was in the hospital because Alex was probably giving birth, and he wasn't responding to the comments, and I think he was just letting people run with whatever they were thinking. He did eventually update his followers, and he revealed that he was having surgery on his knee, which lines up because he ended up posting on his Facebook like a month ago that he tore his, like, I think it's your ALC and his meniscus or something like that. Like, he really screwed up his knee bad. Now I want to talk about Justine and Michael. I try to cover all the couples at the end of the season, even if I may have not covered them all during the season. I covered Michael and Justine at the beginning, but towards the end, they just weren't giving us a lot. I'm just annoyed because I don't feel like we got anything of any value entertainment wise from them the whole season. Like, I'm happy for them being married. I really think they seem like soulmates and like best friends, and I love that they've been able to blend their families together. But like, do we really need a whole season of them just talking about their wedding? Just for them not to even do the wedding. So pretty much we got a whole season of them just talking about this wedding so they can get more money to afford the wedding, because Michael can't afford the wedding right now, especially the wedding Justine wants, because he admitted he only has $15,000 in his bank account, and like one of his businesses needs like $30,000 to still be running. And Justine is really upset, but she's willing to put off the wedding until 2026. At this point, it might just be best for Justine to go back to work, especially while they have Michael's mom living in the house, and she can sit there and watch the kids likely during the day. But I don't know, that might be a lot on her. But Justine is dead set on having like this 100,000 plus wedding, and I can't believe our freaking Michael was really out here wasting people's time looking at $50,000 places to have this wedding when he doesn't even have $15,000 in his pocket. And I don't understand, like, they have all these businesses, but they never promote any of these businesses on their social media. And it's like, okay, the way Michael's been living and not promoting these businesses, I was thinking that he was loaded in his bank account. But if you're getting down that low, it's time to get to promoting so you can try to have customers come and help pay for that engine that you need to get fixed. But Michael and Justine, I don't know, they would just like seem like they were just fishing for drama this season. I have a feeling that they get along pretty well for the most part. Like the season finale, like when they were sitting down at dinner and Justine was like, well, you know, I know you're stressed about money, but I can pay my part, you know, like the dress and stuff. And I said, what do you mean pay your part? And he just got up and stormed off, and I literally started laughing because I'm like, this is so ridiculous. Like, you're just trying to create a problem out of anything at this point. And the fights and stuff like that, it just has felt so concocted. And the crazy part is, I've heard from cast members, like, you know, like season 5, for example, it was so long. People are like, okay, why do we have like 80 episodes? I can't remember the exact amount, but it was a lot. And people are like, why do we have like 80 episodes in one season? Like, why has season 5 really been like 5 seasons long? Well, the reality I heard is whenever they're on a season, like when they start a whole new season, they have to write out new contracts. And when they have to write out new contracts, if they're bringing cast members back, a lot of times they want to renegotiate and get paid more money. And so that's why we finally got a Love After Lockup season 6, but I'm sure they had to renegotiate their contracts. And with Justine and Michael, how many seasons they've been on, I'm sure they're making the most out of everyone else on this show, yet they're like bringing us the least entertainment value. They've been hyping up this whole damn wedding this whole season long, like it's like gonna be the craziest wedding ever, like it's gonna be freaking Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift wedding, when really, you know, people are gonna be like, okay, that's cute, and, you know, and be over it. You know, they don't need to hype it up this much. Like, all we needed was to hype it up for like an episode or two. We could have just made this a Where They Now segment, you know. And I do think it's important to have successful couples on this season, because I feel like, you know, when they're trying to convince people to come on the show, they'll be like looking at people who are dumpster fires and be like, oh my god, I don't want to be like the next Courtney. And I'm sure the producers are like, oh, you can be like the next Justine or Michael, or, you know, Brittany and Marcelino before everything went to shit. So they'd have to have some examples that it can work and, you know, healthy love. But I mean, don't be playing in our face with all these stupid arguments. And I mean, we don't need a whole season out of it. But let me know what you guys think about everything in the comments below. Give this video a thumbs up, subscribe, and thank you so much for watching.